Literally everybody in the space says you need to have a lot of followers to make a lot of money. But in reality, that is the opposite. And in this video, I'm going to be exposing exactly how my client makes more than $200,000 a month with under 2,000 followers. So meet Joey. He has under 2,000 followers. He makes more than 200K a month in revenue. And the craziest part is that he doesn't even have a YouTube channel. He only started posting content recently, and he's working with some of the biggest info offers without being too known. For example, he's working with Justin Waller, Giuliano Massarelli, AutoDS, the Tate Brothers, and some of the biggest offers in the space. And in this video right here, I'm going to expose how Joey makes all of his money. So the way he actually prints that much is he has a company called Blackpod. And Blackpod does two things. One is it trains and places sales reps, and they have an info portfolio for operating people and consulting people. So let's first start with training and placing sales reps. He focuses on turning average people into killer appointment setters. This is the stats on his website. He has more than 75 inner circle members, 2 to 3 calls per week, daily training calls, a bunch of free resources that you're going to get. And this is a genius offer for two reasons. One is that he's able to change somebody else's life and helps them feed their family while getting paid 6 to 8K per person. If you guys don't know, Joey charges 6K per year for Blackpod VIP and 8K for lifetime. So that 2K is so small because they're getting lifetime access, when in reality they're going to have to pay per year if they don't. And as well as this, because he has all these killer setters, he's able to place them on all the offers he's operating to cash collect way more. He already has a relationship with them. They know exactly how the offers like. They know exactly how he sells. Joey knows exactly how the setters sell, and it's the perfect opportunity for them. Now let's talk about his info portfolio, where he's operating and consulting some of the biggest guys in the space. And as an operator, there are two different routes that you can take. There's an upfront/retainer for the creators you don't want to work with on a percentage basis, and then for the ones you do want to work with on a percentage basis, you could work with them on rev share. So if you're charging an upfront or a retainer, it's anywhere from usually $12,000 to $25,000 per month is what they do, and upfront is usually even a bit higher. And for rev share, they take anywhere from 10 to 35% of their business. Now, there's both of these routes are very, very good routes that you can take, but there's pros and there's cons to both of them. Let's start with upfront/retainer. The pros is that you're going to have a lot of money upfront, which shows you that the creator is hungry and they're ready to scale. And there's also no risk on your end by not getting paid. I used to work with several offers on RevShare, and I still do, and sometimes I didn't get paid for any of the work I did. And that's why it would have been a much better idea to take an upfront with them. But some of the cons when it comes to upfront is that your churn rate will be significantly higher, because you're going to get paid the same no matter if the offer scales or if it just stays the same. As well as this, you already made all of your money. You now have zero incentive to make the offer money because you got paid what you're worth already. So now you just sit back, you relax, and then you watch the offer die down. Now, when it comes to rev share, some of the pros is that you keep a percentage of literally everything that you make. If you make your client $1 million and you have a 10% rev share inside their business, you take home $100K in personal profit. You can buy a house for $100K. You can buy your dream watch. You can buy your dream vacation for $100K, all because you helped an offer make money. But some of the cons of the rev share model is, unless the offer owner wants to give you equity, taking a big rev share only works for newer offers and launches that haven't made anything yet. Because let's say you were going to Microsoft and you were trying to quote unquote operate them. That company is a $1 trillion company. They think they would even give you 1%. They think they would give you $1 billion to do fuck all. I don't think so. So for bigger companies, an upfront/retainer would be better. And another con about RevShare is that it's much more hands-on. Every single input and metric, it has to be tracked in order for nothing to be mistaken. If, let's say, one setter doesn't hit their metrics, or one closer doesn't do this, or the sales manager is slacking, or the content team slacking, then the offer is not going to print the amount that it should. And this is the takeaway that Joey told me himself, is to work with trusted creators who won't do anything shady behind your back, and you have to be very, very careful about the offer you choose. He told me that he would much rather scale an offer on RevShare than an offer on a retainer, because there is no incentive to perform if you're getting paid all the money up. Now, Blackpod's proven to work behind the scenes. Now, let's imagine where I can take this offer with content. So drop some suggestions and ideas in the comments how we can make Joey the #1 operator in the space. Now, if you do want to work with me, I am going to have a calendar link in the description so you can book a call. We'll audit your entire business, your entire brand, and show what exactly is the best situation for you. That's all for me. If you have any questions, you could DM me on Instagram. And yeah, remember that I believe in every single one of you who's watching this video till the very end. Peace.